In the red at the bottom left in these cross spots positions.
anypro prime, we.
Here he is.
There's the man himself. In the blue. Our Zerg player.
Gen X Kyrix.
What do you say, Kicks?
Kyrix.
It's like the kid cereal Kicks.
I liked Kyrix a lot. That was actually really good cereal.
I was not a Kicks guy.
Really?
I was always begging my mom to get me Fruity Pebbles.
That stuff was too expensive.
She never bought me Fruity Pebbles.
Frosted Mini Wheats.
Oh my God, those are so good.
Choice. Yeah.
Oh my God, Frosted Mini Wheats are so good.
Yeah. Also, Captain Crunch I was quite partial to, but that was a little bit expensive back in the day. And we actually have a Rush build by Kyrix.
And at the same time, a Forge First from our Protoss. What is that pull on? Was that on 10?
It may have been. That was a very quick pull for sure. Yeah, it was a 10 pull.
Uh-oh, you shouldn't be mining those minerals right now.
Well, you know, this is definitely something possible to hold for anypro, but what he's going to want to do, most likely here, I don't think he can hold the choke outside of his natural. He may want to make a pylon in his main. Yeah. If
you guys are wondering, if you ever do this build and you get 6 pulled, I've had some people ask me, well, how do I stop that? This build doesn't seem to be good. A lot of people 6 pull on the ladder. You actually want to make a pylon next to your Nexus, give up the Forge, but just make 2 cannons next to your main Nexus and defend it with probes. And then you just get gas, turtle, detect the void rate. It's very good.
Oh my. Actually,
oh my
anypro
God.
had no idea this was happening. And will he hold it? He might actually be able to hold it with this building wall.
Let's see.
Wow.
Cannons don't exactly build quickly.
Yeah, they take a little bit of time, but it's a long, long map to go across. And I think he's probably going to hold that, Tasteless.
Yeah, look at that. Zerg's just like, oh, man.
Wow. Well, anypro certainly had that timing worked out.
I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
To be totally honest.
Well, from here, Kyrix is not going to be happy. Obviously, sacrificed a decent amount of econ, but it slowed down the Nexus a lot.
I wonder if we'll cancel that second gateway and make a cybernetics core there. That's what I would do. And he does.
Oh, Tasteless.
He's doing a Tasteless build. Look at that. I'm so proud of him. I want to go in there and rough his hair.
You just called it. Well, Kyrix just droning up. He's got to get a ton of drones now, get his economy way above anypro's. anypro's probe, seeing what's going on.
Nexus, halfway complete.
You know, as this Overlord scouts that, I really feel like Kyrix should throw down another hatch.
Kyrix is so behind, he has to do something to get ahead. I'm a bit shocked he actually went for that build, though.
Yeah, it was kind of an odd build to choose.
I think it would have been better on, I don't know, Scrap Station.
Well, right now 20 drones against 22 probes. So he is catching up there. He's going to want to just continue to pump out queens, drones, hatcheries, get that insane economy going. I love that he hasn't gotten a gas yet. In the meantime, anypro, of course, teching up as quickly as possible.
Well, we're going to have a little bit of downtime as these guys try to build up an economy. Here, Toast, you want to know why I want to hear Arnold Schwarzenegger cast StarCraft?
Why?
Because I want to hear him say, "It's not a creep tumor."
Wow.
That's all I got.
All right. You know, he sounds like a Thor.
Yeah, actually, the Thor does sound like Arnold.
They're Arnie's, man.
That guy's a pretty impressive human when you think about it.
Of course he is.
He's like, I'm going to be a bodybuilder, then a movie star, then
marry a Kennedy and become the governor of the biggest state
I know.
in
It's like
America.
you need to stop owning it, life, buddy.
Isn't California something like top 10 economy in the world? When you compare it to countries, it's something like that.
Oh.
It's insane, actually.
I was actually just going to sit here quietly and be like, Artosis, that's not a country.
No, well, even if...
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
Anyways,
so that's interesting.
He's an amazing human.
He is.
Even if he wasn't good as Iceman in Batman.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
But Overlord, trying to see everything he can. He's going to be tickled to death. What a way to go.
Do you realize how many bad liners he had in that movie?
Yeah.
It's like, by the way, he's Iceman. He's like, you need to chill out.
It's terrible.
He like pulls out his ice cones. He's like, freeze. I'm like, all right. That's it.
Dr. Freeze or something. I called him Iceman. Yeah, that's right.
Mr.
Batman,
Freeze. It's
whatever.
Mr. Freeze. He doesn't have a PhD,
Mr. Freeze.
Artosis. Now, Protoss is doing what I really like to do, which is to get a Void Ray after I expand. You want to get a Void Ray out because you can remove Overlord Zerglings from the map. It basically becomes lights out.
And here's the cool thing. He's going to rally it straight over
Smart.
to Kyrix's third base.
So smart.
And Kyrix is going to have a hard time defending that, especially if he follows it up with a Phoenix, as
and
he
he's
is.
doing it.
Yeah, you can. If a Queen comes over, you lift it up and own it up with that single Void Ray. Kyrix has not started a Queen there. Has not sent a Queen there yet.
And the
either.
problem is Queens are so slow. Excuse me, off creep.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to get to the expansion usually in time.
Well, Queen has been started. And Kyrix not going to be happy about this Void Ray. We'll have to see.
You want to focus fire that hatchery always.
Yeah.
When a Queen comes out,
you have to really focus on killing it.
Yeah, it'll be all charged up like it just became, and the Phoenix picks it up, and that is exactly why you want to do this build against Zerg, especially given these situations here. Now watch, Queen's going to come out, Phoenix is going to be like, LOL, check this out, pick up the Queen.
Just now Kyrix sends Queen from his natural, realizing he's in a lot of trouble. Not a good thing, Tasteless.
Here we go.
He doesn't have enough time.
Painful way to go.
A lot of Spore Crawlers being
You actually
made.
might just want to keep juggling the Queen and just focus fire with a Void Ray.
I agree with that.
Smart. Pick it up.
I think he is going to do exactly that. There you go. Juggling the Queen. Goodbye, Hatchery. A very bad beat for Kyrix here.
Oh my god. And Ninja Vanish. Oh,
One hit point left.
Oh my god.
Killed 2 Queens and a Hatchery.
It's like,
goodbye, Void Ray. You did well.
you get a purple heart.
You know, the fact that his rank wasn't really going up for killing all that, it disturbs me a little bit, because like you kill 5 Zerglings or 10 Zerglings, your rank goes up.
Yeah.
Guess what? 2 Queens and a Hatchery is a bigger deal than that.
It is.
It's that simple.
We need to talk to Tassadar about this.
I know.
You know, have a little intervention with Zeratul. What are you doing, buddy?
Aren't they an Archon now?
I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Well, this is a systematic deconstruction of everything for Kyrix. I mean, a lot of Hydras, though.
Yeah. And, you know, this is actually going to be a pretty good attack. I don't think that anypro can hold this area at all. You know, Kyrix, he has to use what he's ahead in. And, you know, anypro is expanded plus tech just so quickly, he's not going to have enough to hold this for now. Looks like he... Well, actually, he can just force field that up till his cannons are done. Huh.
Yep.
And
here we go.
Even a Colossus is out. Oh, look at that. Lets him in single file. The Hydras come marching in one by one. Hurrah. Hurrah.
Got to line up like kindergartners.
Wow. Really good map usage by anypro. You know, using those sentries right there. Oh, poor Kyrix. Right now, 72 probes against 56 drones. Anypro getting an insane economy, even though Kyrix is going up to 4 base. He's spent a lot of money on units. And if Kyrix actually tries to attack through this little area, Tasteless,
that would be so bad. Well, he probably won't,
distraught.
because there is a Colossus, so...
Well, a lot of roaches, a lot of hydras. 136 supply against 116 of anypro.
Nice job with the Phoenixes is what you want to do. Kill off the Queens.
Goodbye, Queen.
Goodbye. Oop.
Pick it up again. What are you doing?
Pick it up. There it is. And now goodbye.
Now he even sees the Spire just finishing now. 3 corruptors, 6 corruptors being made. Those have been so annoying all game.
Oh, I know. Whoop, that Overlord actually got away.
It's alright, he's been bruised. He's an example, Overlord. This could happen to you. Don't mess with Phoenix.
You see what happened to Lenny the Overlord? They messed him up, man.
He looks horrible.
Took 20 minutes for him to get all that HP back.
Why didn't his queen just transfuse him? She doesn't love him anymore.
She's dead.
A lot of warp gates.
Right.
Double robo all
We're
the way,
about to have
tasteless.
a double robo all the way. We are actually so close to having a Protoss timing attack here.
Yeah, he's about to warp in huge rounds of units. Get some more Colossi out there. Now, I feel like, yeah, he's got 12 Corruptors, but against double Robo, he may end up needing more. What you do is, in this situation, what I would do at least, Sturg, is set up some spine crawlers above that ramp, because you know he's attacking up that ramp. That's the only way he's attacking. Expand the top left, set up spine crawlers, way overmake Corruptors. Take out all the Colossi, and then you're going to be able to refill your supply that you've lost with Hydraling to try to take out the Stalkers, which are being slowed down by the spine crawlers. That's the way to do it, Tasteless. He is pretty much maxed out. 182 against 192. Kyrix with the higher supply.
Now,
69 drones against 82 probes.
Now, if Protoss moves in there, the angle will favor the Zerg. But the sheer raw strength of anypro's army is going to be the question that comes into hand here.
It's a lot of Colossi. 5 Colossi right now. There are a lot of Banelings, Tasteless.
Under attack.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow, he let him get in there.
Yeah, he certainly did. The Banelings are coming, but they are slow.
Oh, this is not even going to work for the Banelings, I think.
That does not really look like
that
it.
might be all she wrote. I think
So Tasteless.
at least one Colossus will survive. Actually, 2 will survive.
Yeah, that is not exactly the way you deal with that. If you're going to use Banelings, try to drop them. At least give them speed. And if you make Corruptors, it's like making Vikings against, Colossus Phoenix in the other match of PvP. If you're going to make them, make enough to win. Not to just almost go all the Colossi.
Well, Kyrix is not going to go on to the round of 8. That'll be anypro, who I got to say has really impressed me in this series.
Yeah.
Very methodical
solid
play. Yeah. Poor Kyrix.
Here it is. Bane Rain. Nice flanks.
So many Bane Rain.
It's a Bane Hurricane. Well, that is it. Our final top 8 player, anypro Prime.we. A big comeback in his career. Was very good during the beta. Kind of dropped off a bit, just here and there in the GSL. And finally, remaking his way towards the game.
I'm impressed with the guy. He's a hard worker. He's a tough opponent. And he took out Kyrix, so I honestly feel it's basically better known.
Yeah, he's
Kyrix is a pretty well-known guy,
yeah,
so
quite famous.
anypro suddenly becoming like the guy. You know what I'm saying?
The guy?
He's suddenly becoming
I
like
thought you were the guy.
Well, have you seen that Strong Bad thing where they make it fun of
Yeah.
anime? Everybody says you're the guy. But I want to be the guy too. Maybe when you're older. No, he's becoming like one of these top players.
He is. He is.
He might get to the Final Four. Who would he end up facing?
We're going to see in a minute here after the interview.
Yeah, we got to do the interview first. Then we're going to see who he's going to face off against. By the way, special thanks to our sponsors at Intel and G-Skill and Coca-Cola for making this possible. Why don't you have some of that? You earned it.
What I do to
Look at Coke coming out of your nose. No, the bubbles hurt. And guys, thank you for joining us. Please spread the word about the GSL. Tell
important.
everybody you know.
We can't let shows like American Idol beat us out,
There
Tasteless.
are nerds that don't know that there is a StarCraft 2 TV show. That's sad. That's actually really sad.
I feel nothing but pity.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm getting depressed. The interview is going to be now, so let's get ready.
몸을 실은 선수는 바로 이 선수 이정환 선수입니다. 축하드립니다. 현재 소감 부탁드립니다.
한준
How do you feel?
선수 이렇게 뭐 공격적인 인터뷰 하셨는데 그거에 비해는 좀 실력이 별로인 것 같은데.
도발성 멘트. 저 순간적으로 당황했어요.
He's really disappointed in Zenix's character's play today.
그렇다면 첫 번째 경기에서 불사조로 활약이 대단했어요. 이것도 다 예상을 하신 건가요? 한준 선수가 어떻게 나올 건지?
일단은 그냥
Did you plan to use Phoenixes? Or was that
보고
improvised?
맞춰가면은 무조건 이긴다는 생각하기 때문에 안정적으로 그냥 보일 수 있는 체제를 택했을 뿐이에요.
그렇군요. 네, 그리고 두 번째 이제 초반부터 견제가 상당히 강했었고 결국에는 또 불사조로 정점을 찍었습니다. 그런 판단 뭐 힘들게 풀어나가진 않으셨나요? 개인적으로?
이게 그냥 견제가 아니고 그냥 보면서 하는 거일 뿐인데 한준 선수가 너무 크게 휘둘러 주셔서 게임이 너무 쉽게 줄어든 것 같아요.
네, 인터뷰의 절반을 한준 선수 이야기를 하시는군요. 네, 그리고 팀 내에서 이제 별명이 심슨이란 별명이 있으시더라고요.
Basically, short answer, he
네,
just was scouting his opponent and trying to respond from there. So that was kind of his game plan.
그때 때부터
Reactionary.
많이 아는 분들께서 심슨이라고 하셨는데 그거 딱 생각 없고 그냥 기억해 봐주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
그렇군요. 앞으로 심슨 토스라고 좀 부탁드리겠습니다. 이제 마지막으로 이제 8강에 올랐습니다. 근데 이제 친분이 두터운 한준 선수와의 경기가
Apparently, the
되어
Korean commentators have nicknamed him the Simpson Toss. He looks like one of the cartoon characters from The Simpsons.
그냥 뭐잘 하시던
I see it.
I see it now.
저한테는 좀 안 될 것 같습니다.
멋있네요. 축하드립니다. 야,
And he's going to be facing off against Fox
야,
Lin. He says he's going
지금의
to take Fox Lin
기세만큼
out.
이어간다면
Fox Lin
이
not up
선수
to his skill
결승에
level.
오를 수 있을 것 같습니다. 이상 이정환 선수를
I
만나봤습니다.
like it. All right. And we're back. Fox Lin and anypro. It's going to be a good match.
Yeah, that's an interesting match. We haven't seen a ton of TVPs from Lin yet.
No.
Mostly TVZ and TVT. So we're going to have to see. if
Actually,
he
we've
can take
seen
out any
so
pro.
many Terran versus Terrans.
Yeah, Terrans
Fox
have been
Lin.
pretty dominating. But this
Yeah.
season, top 8, 5 Protoss, 3 Terran, and a Zerg.
Nice.
And actually, it was so close to not being that as well. Let's see. Let's bring him up. Here he is, anypro primed out.
And he will face off, as we said, against Fox Lin, the Warcraft 3 legend.
All right. Now, this group of players, it's actually, a lot of people will be like, wow, C1 Zerg top 8, 5 Protoss. But to be honest with you, if you remember the San versus the win game that we saw here. It's
All right.
Day 2 matches, you see it was
The results were
the first match, 2-1.
Yep, Sans
But-
2-1 on the win.
The win definitely could have won that.
Yeah, he definitely could have. We also had Trickster 1-2 against SC Boyu. Ensnare eliminated by Fox Lin 2-0. Pretty dominant games there. And then anypro, as we just saw,
Dominant
eliminated
games, too.
Kyrix. Monday's Code matches will be
I'm Lucira against Liquid Huck. ST Virus against Leenock Boyu. TSL Rain against Slayers Alicia. And OGS Supernova against TSL Killer.
for the round of 8 matches, guys. Be sure to tune in with Dartosis and Tasteless. We're going to have OGS MC against Hung and Prime. PvP should be awesome. Jelizer against Nato. Oh my God. It's going to be so good.
I'm just saving myself for that match.
Day number 2, March 10th. We have San Zenith against SC Boyu. Fox Lin against anypro Prime.
Wow. Such a great set of matches.
Lots of Protoss.
Lots of Protoss. That's right. They were pretty absent from the early GSLs, so
I know.
it's nice to see a return.
It's funny to see how this the race balance kind of changes. I don't mean like balance, imbalance. I'm just talking about like the number of Protosses or Terrans or Zergs we have
You know, there's always
in any given
jumps
final 16.
where it seems like all the Protosses are really getting the game a lot better nowadays, whereas before they were just like making Colossi and attack moving.
Well, you know, Protoss has so many interesting units. I don't think there's any way you can just start out and know what to do.
Takes a while to figure them out,
Yeah.
but I think that we'll see more evolution from the other races as well. We've already seen the Zerg players catching up to Protoss very quickly. Maybe not totally there yet, but they've done a good job.
Yeah.
Anyways, more of that later.
We got to wrap it
It's
up,
time to
guys.
go.
So thank you so much for joining us with Taste and Artosis, Tasteosis. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys at the next Codex match.